relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show, we about to get live, let's go. It's the Danny Brown Show, sit back, relax, you already know why you make studios. It's the Danny Brown Show, we about to get live, let's go.
Yo, what's up, though? It's the Danny Brown Show coming to y'all live from Wild Main Studios here in beautiful Austin, Texas. I got the Booth boys with me. You know, I got my Booth girls too.
What's up, Danny?
What up? How y'all doing today?
What up?
Doing great.
Doing
Fucking
good.
South by Southwest. It's a great time. I always feel emotional around South by Southwest. Also because I'm turning 44 years old this weekend. So yeah, I'm not doing shit. I'm trying to make sure I turn 44. So now I'm back in effect. I got my boy Michael Kosta in the house, man. How you doing, bro?
Yo, happy birthday.
Thank you, man.
This is a trip. I mean, this is a trip. You're a trip. This show is a trip. I love being here. Thank you for having me.
Thank you, man. Thank you for pulling up, man. Yeah, straight from motherfucking Ann Arbor. You know I love Ann Arbor, too.
Do you?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Ann Arbor, that's where them white bitches got dreadlocks. They wear the fucking the stretchy pants that look like you on mushrooms and shit. I just love hanging out with them.
Yeah, I mean, I can't speak about them. But Ann Arbor is a open town. I mean, my parents used to take me to the Hash Bash when I was a kid. That's where they would try to legalize weed. There was a naked mile that you could run.
Yeah, that's always been.
Ann Arbor's cool.
They do that shit everywhere, kind of, huh?
Yeah.
I used to go up there. What is it? Is it the Blind Pig?
The Blind Pig. I was just about to ask you. You must have played there.
Oh, 1,000 times.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of great shows there.
Yeah.
I think one of the craziest shows that I think altered my music career, I seen, I had just got out of jail and I seen the Cool Kids.
Oh, wow.
At the Blind Pig. And I was like, oh my God.
But do you think because you just got out of jail, if you would have seen anybody, it would have seemed amazing?
No, because I just know what I was into before I went in.
Yeah.
So, and that didn't change. I could have still been in that mindset. But then seeing somebody with a newer take on hip hop, but was actually just pulling from the old, where now, everybody's so focused on moving forward. Sometimes we forget the foundation of the shit.
Yeah.
But when you just go back to the actual bare bones essence of what fucking rap music's supposed to be, it's not really supposed to be that difficult. It's just simple as fuck.
Well, you do
hearing
it.
that minimalist ass
great.
shit. Yeah, so now that's what I'm saying. So for me, now I'm a fucking maximalist.
Right, but I mean, grown up is very, and I'm not a music guy, but I'm saying this as a compliment. It's so simple, it hits, but that's what you're saying. Don't be too futuristic, everybody.
It's so crazy that everybody, when I was in fucking rehab, like the last day of rehab when I was getting out my counselor who I've talked to, I'm talking about shared the most personal moments in the world with this motherfucker, sitting there talking to him there in tears from time. And then the last day I'm about to leave, he's like, man, I just always wanted to tell you I was a huge fan of Grown Up. I'm like, God damn it.
That crazy?
I'm like, nigga, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm talking to just a regular homie now. Now you go tell me at the last day. I'm like, you kind of fucked me up with that shit, man.
My therapist told me once, after a few years in, that he watched The Daily Show, and I said,
he told you that in the beginning, or
no, towards the end, and then I said, oh, okay, thanks. Then he goes, yeah, it's not really for me, and that's like hilarious, right? So like he had the opposite, like he knew who I was, but didn't really care for the show I was on. So
I think I would probably like that better.
He's at least he's respecting me as a human.
Because I've definitely told him some personal shit.
Yeah.
That I ain't probably telling nobody else. I'm like, this nigga know everything about me. He gonna be telling all type of motherfuckers, man. But
my first stand-up gig ever was around the corner from the Blind Pig at a place called the Heidelberg Bar. So it's funny to think here we are sitting in Austin, but at a time in the past, we were so close.
And
yet so far away.
Ann Arbor, cold ass fucking Michigan, man. I don't miss it. I don't miss it at all.
You don't miss it.
I hate to say it. Like I love my family, and of course I get homesick about them sometimes. But just actually, I think just the Midwest in general.
Yeah.
I don't think I want to live there again.
I miss the reliability of people. I got kids. I miss like, oh, there's a great playground. But I've been on a coast now 25 years. I find myself turning into a little bit of a coastal prick.
Yeah.
I go back to Michigan and I go, oh, this food's not that good. And I'm like, here we go. I'm turning into all the people I hated.
Man. So what you run around doing some sets?
Yeah, I mean, if I'm in Michigan, I'll run around, do sets. This weekend in Austin, I'm at the Mothership doing sets. But yeah, comedy takes me everywhere. That's the fun. It's probably like music.
Most beautiful thing in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the one thing that I fucking I think if anything, like a lot of people be like, yo, the money, like they make entertainers and shit, they make so much fucking money, but the travel is fucking, like I gotta go to fucking Alaska in a few weeks.
That's gonna be great.
I mean, I always wanted to go to Alaska.
Yeah.
So
You doing a show there?
yeah, I don't even know if motherfuckers know who I am in Alaska. So hopefully,
I bet you they do. And
I don't
also-
even care.
Yeah.
If you go to some places, you be like, I don't know if motherfuckers know.
Right.
And then, sometime it might be a good turnout. You be like, you get surprised sometimes. But even if just for me to go to certain places that I've never been before, I think you gotta like lay your groundwork. I don't see myself
I love that.
as like a super huge artist where I can go and so I feel like, but and it has happened. Like a place for me like Amsterdam.
Yeah.
I've played my fucking brain fart, can't even think of the venue
Yeah.
right now. But I literally played the smallest room in that venue 5 years ago. Well, 10 years ago probably. And now the last tour I just did, I just played the biggest room. And it's like, man, the grind of that,
But also, I always would see it as a comic as maybe they don't know who I am, but I get to educate them.
Mm-hmm.
This will be fun to try to win some people over.
I've actually, I want to say a little bit, everybody always tell me like, you should do comedy, you should try it out. And I've definitely always, thought about the idea and play with it. But I've been like, just trying to learn it. I'm trying to figure it out, and I have been like, just studying shit. I guess the most part is just, for me, studying is just watching a lot of it.
Yeah.
I guess, like all the shit that
Who
I
are
like
you
and trying to
watching
figure out.
that you connect with or laugh at?
I mean, Pryor,
Yeah.
Bernie Mac, like I guess all like the old school black comics to be
Hell
honest.
yeah. I mean, Pryor.
I guess like I would think I've been watching a lot of Bill Burr recently.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, one of the best. I mean, the takes he has, the idea, his degree of difficulty. You know how in the Olympics, there's the divers, and some of them do easy dives, and it's this low degree of difficulty, and some of them attempt to do a difficult dive. When Bill gets started on a joke, I'm like, Bill, don't go here, man. Don't even. This is too high a degree of difficulty. And at the end, he's proved a point, and I'm laughing.
Yeah,
I mean, Richard Pryor did that too.
And I think I'm saying that to say, I kind of like, I don't know. I think I broke through like another wall of it in some sense where I'm seeing it through a different lens.
Yeah.
And now I'm learning like, and me as a rapper, I love fucking words and love playing with words. And now I'm learning and just from watching and seeing and shit, like certain words you can say it, like it makes the shit run better or and I guess that's from working it out, probably just going around studying, doing that same joke and just figuring out what words you could just replace and put in there and to make it flow and sound like, like the way you can put words together in a certain way. So it's almost like, kind of like I'm starting to fall in love with that part of it because that's almost like some rap shit to me.
Hell yeah. I mean, good
Because I never looked at it like that. I just seen jokes,
No, it's not just jokes. Good comedy, you could probably put a metronome to. And we all know good rap can also be very humorous.
Yeah.
I mean, some of these Eminem songs, I'm like, I think he's just...
No, I think all the best rappers were probably some real funny motherfuckers.
Hell
Even
yeah.
if they were like serious, super like, what didn't have a lot of comedy in their music, I think all rappers are kind of like funny. I never met an unfunny rapper, to be honest.
Yeah, so it's related. You would have a head start if you started doing stand-up.
I wouldn't say all that because the bombing part is what I'm scared of. I guess that's the part you got to get over if you want to do it that much.
Well, you're gonna bomb, but if you can try to see it as an opportunity to get better, but it hurts. It hurts. And by the way, it's okay to take a break after you bomb.
And I think that's the only thing for me is I got a main job already. So
Hell yeah.
I can see myself just having a terrible, be like, I quit. I quit. I just ain't even my main role. So it got to be a time in my life where I'm probably just taking a long ass break from music or something. And it's my pure focus. But I'm saying I'm falling in love with actually the science.
Yeah.
Where I didn't see it like that before. And that's how rap music is too. Everybody can just see rap and look at it some normal ass shit. But if you really just know the tricks and tips of the shit, anybody could be a fucking rapper. All right. You can always hit me up at Danny at theDannyBrownShow.com. We'll hop into some of these Ask Danny's. You can hit me up at Danny at theDannyBrownShow.com.
Ask Danny.
First, we got Hot Booty Problems. Hey, Danny in the booth. I've been seeing this hottie for a while and it's been great. However, I recently discovered that she has IBS or something that she's always sneaking off to the restroom to drop a hot steamer. There's even been a couple times where I've smelled the evidence. I don't want to be closed-minded, but it does seem to be a turnoff for me. How can I look past this? She's fine, but every time I see it now, I think about the toxic way she's always running off to spew out. Am I a bad person? Shouts out to Michael.
Okay.
I mean, some of you niggas, man, y'all don't know how to take y'all blessings, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if she got an IBS problem, I mean, she's probably dumping a lot. So she's getting rid of a lot of weight. So I'm pretty sure she's nice in shape. or something
Yeah,
like
like
that.
she's probably healthy.
And also, that booty hole is always ready for action.
That's
It ain't even no cleanup. She ain't got to be like, well, we could do it tomorrow.
Do we know how long
I got to do my thing.
Do we know how long they've been together? We don't, right?
No, he said this seems like a new situation.
Right, because I sometimes feel like in the beginning of a relationship, people can be more nervous, and that can create stomach issues.
Yeah.
But, I would say to this person, if you're going to look, even if somebody doesn't feel like they got booty hole problems, as you grow together, move in together, go to hotel rooms together, it comes up.
Yeah. But IBS is one of those ones though. I definitely fucked up my stomach from years of drinking.
Okay.
So I'm on the probiotics and all that shit, and I'm a lot better. But I mean, you can't fault somebody for stomach problems,
No, and guess what, everybody's got a thing.
Okay, but I wouldn't say that about. I mean, now if we live together, y'all just dating. That's another story. Now if y'all fall in love, I mean, IBS can be. That's not like a ender. That could be cured in some type of way, right?
Yeah, and
something that could be taken care of. So, all right. Next up, we got Troubled Youth. Dear Danny Brown, I'm a white boy who have been privileged, and I'm a white boy who had a very privileged and sheltered life. Despite my upbringing, I've always had a rebellious attitude. This is my third high school in 3 years, and I've lost a lot of friends because I can't help doing stupid shit. I started using music as an outlet. I still want to be a dumbass. Should I suppress these urges or what? Shouts out to Matt. Damn. Matt.
That feels like that was destined for your hands.
I don't know, because I can't say I grew up privileged.
Right, but
and as a kid that didn't grow up privileged, I had strict parents in some sense. So I wasn't out. I mean, I didn't start fucking up to like teenage years.
Okay.
So
what do you think that was about? Fucking up.
Just hanging out with the wrong crowd. Girls. I think I was exposed to too much too early.
Okay.
So I was already about 13. I was fucking chasing like a squirrel. I was already jacking off and shit. It was on. You know what I'm saying?
That is a defining moment in a young man's life when he starts jacking off.
Yeah, because it takes you off the goal.
Yeah.
Now the goal in life right now, it's supposed to be get your education, do well. You got to grow up and do well for your life. You know what I'm saying? Now you sitting around jacking off all day. You just thinking about bitches. Fuck school.
It's true.
That's what it was. I was skipping school, fucking with bitches and shit. And
it's good to have a little rebellion in you.
Mm-hmm.
That when you go forward, is it Matt? When you go forward in life, Matt. By the way, am I allowed to give advice too? All right, fuck this kid. You know what I mean? As you go through life, a lot of people are going to tell you can't do that. You're not good enough. That's not for you. And you need a little bit of that fuck you attitude, that rebellion. What I would say as a parent is your parents are probably very concerned about you and want you to be safe.
And that's what it is.
And I would say push back. Push hard, but keep it within the guidelines that won't make your parents freak out. But a little bit of fuck you attitude is good.
I mean, he said the right thing, and that was he's using music as an outlet.
That's what I meant by connecting with you. You must understand that.
And that's the number one thing you have to do. Just put all that energy into music, because you do need to be a little bit rebellious to make it as a musician.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be a lot of people that's going to tell you you're wasting your time, you're not going to make it, this shit sucks, this and that. So you're going to have to keep having a fuck you attitude to everybody to know that you want to do this shit and you trust in what you got. So just keep fucking putting that shit into music.
I was the exact same way, except instead of music, it was tennis. And I know this is a huge tennis podcast, but
we love pickleball.
Oh shit, okay.
See, I know tennis. I know tennis players. Is it a tennis? Do tennis players hate on pickleball?
No, I do hate on pickleball, but it's tongue in cheek. I don't like how pickleball, you run to that one line and then you can't move. I'm like, this is a real sport. You should be moving around and running. But no, I mean, if more people are outside playing racket sports, that's great. That's great. But I would say to this kid, I was a rebellious high schooler, but I got so focused on tennis. Yeah. I wanted to beat all these motherfuckers that's what kept me focused.
Man, tennis is so fucking hard, man. I respect anybody that can fucking play tennis.
Much love to you.
And everybody I know in tennis, they always stay in shape after the fact, man.
Yo, the core? I mean, my core is locked right now, Danny. I am engaged right now.
You still play all the time?
I still play. I'm going to go play in a few hours.
Oh, shit.
I'm going to the University of Texas men's tennis team later and play with them.
Oh, shit.
They're going to fuck me up, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But that's this core. And I know you can't see it, but my core is locked right now.
No, I'm saying, because my DJ fucking played tennis in
for real?
fucking high school, and he still got the same like fucking build. But that motherfucker don't eat shit but chicken tenders.
Is he going to go to Alaska with you?
Yeah.
And how many other people will you take to Alaska?
Usually just me, my DJ, and my tour manager.
And is everybody a black person?
No, my DJ's white.
Because I'm just picturing you guys landing in Alaska and they're like, what is showing up right here? But I think that's going to be fucking awesome for Alaskans.
I love Alaska. I mean, well, this last season of True Detective scared me a little bit.
That was legit, huh? With the frozen tundra.
Yeah. So that one scared me a little bit. But, you know, Portugal the man's the homie.
They're going to be so appreciative and thankful that you are there to present your art to them for real. Every time I've traveled far distances, they're so thankful. Yeah, this shit was great.
Yeah, and I love True Detective. This is one of my. I don't give a fuck. Everybody be always hating on True Detective and shit.
Why?
Every season, everybody was fire.
As soon as something is great, everybody has to get fucking hated. This shit was great.
I just think the fucking endings, they've been kind of anticlimactic to people.
Yeah.
So that's because of the fucking. I mean, the Woody Harrelson and fucking
Matthew McConaughey.
That one, okay, that one's gonna be.
Yeah.
Let that one be what it is, man. But the rest of them are great in their own right, man.
Well, at least this thing you said anticlimactic. At least there was a climax at one point. White Lotus, everyone just says it's building, it's building. I'm like, well, we got to get somewhere soon.
I've actually been on a fucking media break.
Okay,
so good. I haven't been on any.
Let's not even worry about it then.
Social media. No, I say that because my girl, she's been watching White Lotus. Every Sunday, but I haven't been. I've been away from. I haven't watched shit. I've been watching basketball. That's the only thing I've been watching. And you want to know what, man? I'm so much fucking happier right now, man.
Yeah.
I can't believe. I don't think I'm ever going back to that fucking phone, social media shit ever again, man. I mean, it's hard to say that because I have to use it for work.
But I've only known you 11 minutes, and you've told me twice that you're in a good space and that you're happy. And that, honestly, that makes me happy, dude.
Dang, man.
When somebody emits that, it makes everybody around them in a happy space too.
Because I would say the biggest one that I'm noticing, which is like kind of obvious. I mean, I guess less screen time. So I'm getting a solid 8 hours every night.
I love that.
I'm getting a solid 8 hours. I'm spending way less money.
Yeah.
Because I'm not fucking online all fucking day, and I'm fucking doing shit. When you think of businesses skyrocketing in sales like Drew House and Death Wish Coffee, you naturally think of amazing products, cool brands, and brilliant marketing. But what's often overlooked is the powerful platform behind these businesses making selling and shopping seamless. For millions of companies, that platform is Shopify. Nothing does selling better than Shopify, home of the #1 checkout on the planet. And a not-so-secret secret with Shop Pay that boosts conversions up to 50%, meaning way less carts going abandoned and way more sales going. So if you're into growing your business, your commerce platform better be ready to sell wherever your customers are scrolling or strolling, on the web, in your store, in their feed, and everywhere in between. Businesses that sell more sell on Shopify. Upgrade your business and get the same checkout Drew House and Death Bush Coffee uses. Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/DannyB, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/DannyB to upgrade your selling a day. Shopify.com/DannyB.
And your brain is probably like focused on an event for a certain period of time. I notice that when I'm scrolling, I can only do these little bits of focus. Let me tell you a story about Pete Sampras, one of the best tennis players of all time. He used to travel with duct tape because sleep was so important to him that he would duct tape the curtains to the window so light couldn't get in. Sleep, let me look in the camera for this. Sleep is the answer to almost everything. You hear that, young kids?
Yeah.
Go to fucking sleep.
I love it. I'm in bed at 9:30.
I love that.
I'm up at 6, sometimes 5, but for the most part, I'm shit. Get up, I'm knocking out 100 squats off rep.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Your core's engaged too.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get down to 145 right now. You know, ribs and dick is on the way. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing too. I get on the scale, I get to, be like, hell yeah, this shit is working.
Isn't it? It works.
Yeah, I've just been sticking to it. I've just been keeping it. I will say it's my birthday week, so I did fall off a little bit, So, but for the most part, I've been eating. My eating has been great and fucking, I just been hitting the farmer walks.
I love that.
Just been on it.
Good for you, Danny.
Next up, we got Mama's Boy. Dear Danny, I'm 24 and I've been dating my boyfriend for a while now. But honestly, I'm struggling with this relationship because his mom. He's such a mama's boy. No matter what I do, always feels like she comes first. I love him, but it's like I'm constantly battling for his attention. And it's starting to feel like I'm not enough. How do I handle this without feeling like I'm being unreasonable or jealous? Shouts out to Jane R. Well, first up off rip, you gotta realize that some mamas, man, they like that. They sons is their boyfriend. And you a side bitch right now.
Right.
So she gonna do whatever she got to fucking do to get you up out of there if she don't like you.
Yeah.
And that's all that is. So I hate to tell you, you're gonna have to get that nigga away from him. And that's what usually happens. Some men realize that and be like, man, my mom is fucking doing too much, man. She can't, and they get away from that shit because, you know.
I mean, this is a tricky one because you want someone to respect and love and care for their mom, but it shouldn't inhibit their independent growth. And your mom is not your wife or your girlfriend. You got to go find somebody. And guess what? If that person challenges your mom a little bit, that's good. I mean, this is good life shit. IBS. Mom-in-law's a bitch. This is real life shit.
Mom-in-law was a bitch. But yeah, you got to kind of, because I will say my mom was kind of like that too. I had a mom.
Is that right?
My mom, yeah, I wouldn't introduce my mom around none of my bitches, nothing like that, man. My mom, but I did just give you the backstory to that. This motherfucker was chasing pussy since he was 12.
Right.
Just, you literally seen it. It's ruined his life. He's sneaking up late night watching porn. I'm doing all this shit.
Yeah.
Cable bill coming. I don't know who ordered that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I was that kid, you know, finding porn magazines. Oh, I was fucked up.
Yeah.
So I kind of respect my mom kind of. So I would bring girls over to the house and she'd always find some type of way to embarrass me in front of the girls.
Yeah.
So
that's good mom. I will say this. I've my father's no longer around, and it's, if you have a good parent, you tell them now. Tell them you love them. Tell them you care for them. This is where the shit gets serious.
Yeah, real shit.
But I mean, I wish I could. I had a great dad. We didn't have any unfinished business, but there's not a day I wish I couldn't talk to him. So think about that, everybody, too.
And that was a thing that I had learned in rehab too. I had like a lot of underlying trauma, and it was just, you know, from my parents and shit. And that was all about getting over that shit and really kind of understanding them. And I had to realize that my dad had me at 16, my mom was 18.
Damn.
So I was being a kid raised by kids. So they weren't even mature enough to handle a situation.
Yeah.
So now I sympathize with that.
Yeah.
More so, and apologize. You know what I'm saying? And feel bad. I mean, you know, I got apologies. But, well, sorry, mom. I'm sorry, mom.
But I mean, I think we all underestimate the power of going through trauma at a young age and not dealing with it. It's going to show up somewhere else. I feel like I'm not being funny on this podcast at all.
I mean, we ain't got to. Fuck. That's the thing. I think that's what's happening with a lot of these comedy podcasts in some sense is that, I mean, you do comedy. So we know motherfuckers be funny.
That's true. You want
and
to
a lot of times we just want to see the real them, and motherfuckers be so trying to be funny so much, chasing viral moments and shit like that, and that shit is watering the shit down.
I like that.
All right, next up we got Lil Monster. Hi, Danny. I'm 25 and I've been dating my girlfriend for a while now, but her little sister, who's also her roommate, is making things really difficult. She's so stubborn, won't fully let me try to build a relation, and won't fully let me in or try to build a relationship with me. On top of that, she's ridiculously overprotective and passive-aggressively corrects people, but can't take any criticism herself. It's honestly frustrating. I feel like I'm walking on eggshells all the time. I don't want to cause tension, but how do I handle this without it ruining relationships with both of them? Shouts out to Kay. I don't know, man. Sounds like the little sister want to fuck too.
I was gonna. That's where I thought that was gonna go. But interesting that the last two messages were about not the person you're having a relationship with, but immediate family. And family can cause stress, man.
Yeah, no. I mean, I love my family, but I had to get away, you know, and just to find myself. And that was another thing too.
I bet you that little sister is jealous of the older sister dating the guy. And I would just let it go. If it's just a little sister.
I mean, because a sister's relationship be like in that sense where they living together, that mean they really, really close. So you kind of, you know, you in the middle. Like you're going to have to just realize that. And just, I mean, I think with anything, and she probably just overprotected for her sister because she probably know where her sister is and she ain't seen her sister get hurt a lot. So she's just not about to just let you in like that. It's just going to take time really for you to show her that you a real nigga and you for her sister.
That's what I was going to say, but I didn't say it like that.
All right, we'll jump into some of these weird videos.
All right, is this where I go headphones?
Yeah.
That's some weird shit from the web.
Yo, this is crazy. I'm sitting with Danny Brown just
That's
talking
right.
shit. I love this, man.
Two Michiganders. In
In
Texas. Yeah, Plucker sent me a gift card this week. Shouts out to Pluckers, because I don't think I've been shouting them out, and they just sent me that on the love. Or maybe they knew my birthday was coming.
Do I have to watch this shit?
Hold up. What I missed?
Do I have to watch this shit? Why'd you guys invite me to this shit?
Oh. Yeah. Oh. some liquid came out.
Was he trying to fart on his head and his shit came out?
Yeah, we used to do shit like that at sleepovers as a kid. But niggas wasn't whipping out raw ass. Oh no, I think my nigga Jawan did. One time Jawan, Jawan, I swear Jawan, this nigga, one time at one of the sleepovers, and mind you, we like 12, 13. We in that age range. But Jawan, he leaned over my homie Paco and spread his ass cheeks open and closed it on his nose and farted.
Oh shit.
That's the kind of shit we was doing.
Is this the girl from the first email that we had that had the IBS issues?
The IBS. That was like a little. I'm not trying to judge the contents of the squirt,
right?
But it was a little. It looked like lube.
Oh, interesting. Do you think? First of all, what language?
He skunked him, man.
What language? Oh, why are you pausing on it? I love that the control room just did that.
He skunked him. Look.
What?
You know what though? It's a lot of things where I be saying to myself, I'll be like, man, I'm gonna live straight. I'm gonna walk the straight and narrow path. I'm not about to get in no trouble. There's nothing in the world that could ever put me in prison.
Right.
I'm murdering this nigga. Like,
okay.
I'm going to jail.
Yeah.
Like this is like, fuck it, man. Crash out. It's over with, man. On video?
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say, like, one thing is if your friend does this to you and it's annoying and it ruins the sleepover, but maybe he's super apologetic, but then they post it. Mm-hmm. It's like, oh man, that's too. What language is that? It feels Eastern European, huh?
Yeah, definitely. Oh shit.
No, maybe it's Latin? Yeah, that's probably like some South American shit.
Yeah, I'm murdering that nigga, man. And you know why? Because the trial is going to be amazing.
Yeah, that's a good ass trial.
Well, we got to do deliberations and all that. We got to state the case.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I got to sit on the stand, yeah, he shitted on my face.
And like the guy that did the shitting, like he's going to have character references.
Yeah,
and
it's going to be
like,
great. They got to keep replaying the video. The juror's going to be on my side. Like I'm taking this shit to trial. So I feel like I got a chance of beating this. I mean, at least a manslaughter.
Wait, who are you in this case? The guy who got
shitted on?
Oh, okay, the guy got shitted on. All right.
I mean, hey, if you shit on a nigga, then kill him. Right. Like, man, what did he do? Like, he deserved it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, what did he do? Like, he deserved it. All right, let's go to the next.
That's a brutal video.
Oh, shit. What's going on? I mean,
is this dick in a vacuum?
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
I mean, the music threw me off. That ain't the perfect jack off tune. But
is that a vacuum?
Yeah.
Okay.
So his dick inside the vacuum?
I'm not really sure exactly what's going on.
What's going on?
Or showing off a little.
Yeah.
It's funny to me that he made this, reviewed it, and said, "Oh yeah, let's post that. That's good."
I mean, that's a good deep squat though.
It is. The hips are open.
Yeah, he got a good deep squat going there though. You know. All right, man. This is.
Strange one.
Oh yeah.
Is this some AI shit?
No, that's that hairy monkey right there. You know, that's that fur burger.
Oh man. Yeah.
I like a little fur, man.
Do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it all spitty.
Okay.
Turn it to a Jerry curl. You know what I'm saying? Be playing with it.
I mean, it is funny. Like to me, I had an immediate reaction because I'm not used to seeing women with hair all over their bodies. But that isn't like, that's just a societal thing, isn't it? I mean, that's all that shit is.
Men don't care. I don't care.
Right.
I mean, I get it. You know, most women, you know, I guess it's a hygienic thing as well.
Right, but I mean,
you be rubbing that monkey all the shit. You know what I'm saying? Look up, you got fucking tissue balls and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I ain't got time to be whipping out the monkey. Nigga about to get ready to mop on it and fucking got tissue balls on your shit. Nigga picking them. Like, that's embarrassing. So yeah, shave that monkey if you want to keep it pristine.
Right. But I think it's funny how your control room was trying to trick us like, oh, here comes a dragonfly video. But it's like,
oh no,
it's not about the dragonfly.
I ain't seen no dragonfly. I seen that belly button off rip.
Yeah.
My imagination started to run.
You know, I'm a 45-year-old. You're about to be 44. Happy birthday. I've noticed the evolution of hairy armpits and women change quite a bit. Like when I was chasing girl age, I mean, it was never even heard of that a girl would have hairy armpits. But that just seems to have changed.
Yeah.
And I have to just be okay with that.
This not. I mean, no, you don't have to be okay with that. But
Okay.
I think I don't know. That's a little weird to grow hair on your chest like that. Y'all think maybe she's on the T?
She's on the what?
She's on the testosterone.
Like taking something. Like that's what I was wondering if maybe I don't begin to understand, but maybe she's
She might be on the T,
transitioning.
and that clit probably huge.
I like how you asked like kind of a soulful question, and then you hit it with like she got a big clit.
Yeah, you know she got one of them. She got one of them two. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Speaking of hair removal,
My client's labia strips. Oh
yeah.
shit. Business owner. Paralegal.
I'll
Oh
sue this
god
bitch,
damn.
man.
Hairstylist.
If that bitch put my coochie hair on public display like that, man,
Para
I'm
pro?
suing this bitch, man. Don't be doing that. This shit is supposed to be. I ain't never going back to her.
No, I agree. I would never do this.
This is bad business. Don't get your pussy waxed by this bitch. She don't know how to keep her business. You know what I'm saying? Just talk too much.
Bartender took a while.
You know what I'm saying? She telling people what you do. Like you doing too much, man.
Substitute teacher, as if like,
I hope her business go down the drain.
yeah,
This you're supposed to keep consent.
yeah. That what is parapro? Parapro.
Yeah, I have no idea.
I don't know.
I thought it was something. Parapro, personal trainer / parapro.
Carly says paraprofessional.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I don't know.
Nobody knows. You can't just say what it is and then nobody knows what that is either.
All right. What's going on with the coochie hair day?
Yeah,
Coochie hair
a
is
lot of coochie hair.
That's my old granddad. He didn't like. I gotta play coochie hair in the lotto today.
Paraprofessional is a title given to individuals in various occupational fields. That sounds like some general ass shit. Mm-hmm. You know, this video is an example of not every profession needs to do the social media thing.
Oh,
you know
we
what I'm saying?
already
Like comedy, yes. Arts possibly, but you have a career. You know, it looks like you have a nice office. You got all the materials you need. You don't need to post the shit.
Part two, I mean, I'm not saying this is a bad career choice, but bitch, you shave coochie hair for a living. I wouldn't be running around telling everybody that shit. I'm
Right.
just saying, I don't know. I'm just men, we think different. If I was a nigga shaving dick hair all day, last thing I would be wanting to do is tell niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And there probably is a guy who shaves dick hair all day, and we don't even know because he doesn't post about it.
Yeah, because I would love to get my shit crispy. I be cutting my shit. I be naked. My shit be growing back all weird and shit, like a Gumby fade. Be like, man, how did I not even this right? You know?
Right.
If a nigga could hit my shit up and shave it right, holla at me.
Yeah.
That sounded crazy.
Thank you.
My
By the
bad.
way-
I take that back. I didn't mean it like that.
No.
All right.
I want to thank you for sharing that.
I don't know if that was a good thing. Now niggas be hitting me out. You know I've been shaving dick hair for 10 years, man. Dye that shit. Man, you know I got them gray hairs now. Dye your shit and everything. We going too crazy. All right, next up.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Tailbone treatment.
ये जो बोन है आपकी वाली बोन ये भी नीचे की तरफ स्लिप हो रही है आपकी
Damn.
Is it the coccyx? Yeah, coccyx pain relief.
फिर से ले छोड़ दो फिर से ले छोड़ो
Yeah, I was moaning and everything. This shit triggering.
Damn.
Damn. She getting up in her shit.
I'll tell you what, like,
This supposed to be on. This was on TikTok. She got a fat ass too. Y'all know I was gonna say it, man.
I'll tell you what, I fell on my ass in Alaska.
had to do this?
Dude, in Alaska, actually. So
Oh,
careful.
man, you not-
Careful when you go.
You have to, and you know what? You're the second person that said this.
Yeah, well, I fell on my ass at a hockey game in Alaska. I was covering this hockey thing. My ass hurt for 10 years. This is not a joke. When you injure your coccyx bone,
Yeah.
you know, they give you this donut to sit on.
Yeah.
And I'm like trying to board an airplane with this stupid donut. I'm not going to do that. So for 10 years, my asshole hurt.
Oh shit.
But what I don't understand here, if there was a thing I could have done to help me, but that doesn't look like that would help. That looks like that would only hurt more.
So that's crazy. Being from Michigan, you never fell and fucked yourself up.
I did.
Alaska was the worst one.
I did fall, but in Alaska, I fell backwards and I hit like a...
Because I felt like that plenty of times. I done fell downstairs.
Right.
You know, Michigan, that
Yeah.
fucking ice is a wrap.
Yeah.
I done car accidents, all type of shit.
Yeah, all that shit happened, but for whatever reason, Alaska is when my coccyx bone got
shit.
messed up.
That was because older too?
Probably because I was older. I don't know, but it does hurt. So I might even call that number. Could somebody in control room just write that number down for me, please?
Yeah. That 2-finger action, though. Like, man.
I know.
I mean, what's the? All right, let's go. Let's go.
It's a lot of human body stuff.
Showing off the legs. Oh shit.
Solid calf definition here.
Oh man,
Oh,
come on, Grandma.
Jesus. No, stop. What is going on?
Damn.
Damn.
Grandma's on fire. I don't know, and I thought about this. You know, when you like just imagine her situation. You know, she probably just say be married for fucking 40-something years,
Yep.
and her husband died.
Yep.
And her husband, before he left, he did had a Viagra script, so they were still he was
Right.
still beating the monkey down.
Right.
And now you damn near 80 or something. Monkey's still on fire.
Right.
Her shit's still working for something.
Right.
We seeing it. We seeing the evidence. The monkey is still dripping.
Is that monkey drip or is that ass drip? Or is that
It's probably a little
maybe
both.
is the monkey
At
ass?
this age, it's probably a little both. So
Okay.
you know, it's a great combination. It's a great combination. But yeah, so he's just on fire. And you feral at this point. You don't give a fuck now. You on TikTok doing shit like this, you know?
Or she's unaware.
So that's like a wild animal. Like an old lady like this and a young teenage boy is the same.
You're right.
Hormonal, like the same hormonal lust going on inside of their bodies. All right.
This is
Sorry,
a trip.
Grandma, but I ain't hitting.
No, I'm not hitting that either. We've had
That's it. All right, we done, man.
That was a lot
we
of
get
good
ready to get up out of here, man.
That was a
Thank
lot
you
of
so
good
much, Mike, coming through, man. Shout out to motherfucking Michigan, man. Go Blue.
Thank you very
You
much.
know I'm always a Wolverine fan.
Can I push my book real
Oh,
quick?
definitely plug that shit.
Yeah, so I have a new book out. It's called Lucky Loser. You could probably find a picture of it up there. My dream was to be a professional tennis player, which I did, and I got to number 864 in the world, but I didn't make any money, dude. I made no money, and eventually I pivoted to comedy, and here I am sitting with the Danny Brown. The
That's
book is
crazy
out,
shit,
and it's a
man.
great read. I visit a prostitute in the Netherlands in chapter 10. I tell that in great detail. I have sex with a girl in Japan in a bathroom. I tell that story in great detail. But it's out. I worked very hard on it. I would love for anybody to take a look at it. Thank you, man.
Hell yeah, man. Thank you so much for coming through, man. And every time I hear somebody tell me like fucking I used to want to do this, then I transitioned, that shit always inspired me, man. So
Yeah, I mean, like, I want to tell everybody, go for a dream, but it might not happen. But what you'll learn along that path to failure is going to help you. Boom. Kosta.
all right, let's spin the wheel and we get up out of here.
Okay. What does this do? What do we do here?
We're gonna land on the topic and we just gonna discuss.
Oh, I like that.
Sometimes, most of the time, I don't be knowing half the shit that's on this shit. 'Cause
Right.
Front desk ladies. Front desk ladies, it depends on where the front desk lady is at. What situation we talking about, you know? 'Cause
Okay.
hotel front desk ladies, you know, motel front desk ladies
Yeah.
are two different species.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Correct.
this is two different situations. But I don't know what y'all want me to say about that. I'm always nice to them. There was a time in my life where I had a lot of demons, and I used to be a very irritable person, and I was mean to a lot of front desk ladies.
Oh, really?
So yeah, I want to send a huge apology
Yeah.
out to every front desk lady worker that I called a bitch or,
Yep.
you know, just was mean to, being a dick. I'm a happier person
Yeah,
now. That
yeah.
was me. That's not me anymore. So yeah,
It's important to recognize what you just said.
Yeah, I think the most part, man, like any people that work in those kind of businesses and shit like that is just, you know, they be going through shit too. And at the end of the day, it's a hard job for them to do. Cause there's nothing. And you know, my main thing is always I would show up to my hotels and, you know, it's usually too early to check in. But with my booking agency and shit, they always make sure I have the early check-in. I book a day early or whatever the fuck. And I get there, but they gonna throw you that up. I'm like, you know, I'm here to check in. I'm like, we can't check.
Always. That happened to me yesterday.
That's how the arguments always started.
And it's like a month ago, I said, we get an early check-in? Of course, we got it secure. Then you check in and they always give you pushback. When I saw that, I thought of this the first time I got booked to do a gig in Chicago. They paid me $2,000, Danny. This was the most amount of money I'd ever seen in my life. I was so stoked. I get to the hotel, I do the gig, I get back to the hotel. This front desk lady was fine. This was the hottest woman I'd ever talked to. I tried to do the flirting thing, failed. Go up to my room. This will tell you how old it was. I had a MySpace message from her.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Dope.
And I responded, and we kept in touch for a while, and then it never happened. But when that wheel hit that, I immediately thought of her.
I think that's like y'all thinking like some porno celebrity. Some porno.
That's what we wanted the story to go, but it didn't happen.
I ain't never did no shit like that.
Yeah.
But, all right, shouts out. Love y'all, motherfuckers.
Thank you. Happy birthday to you, man.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for coming through, man. All right, man. We see y'all niggas same time, same channel. Love y'all. Peace.